Very lucky for those folks. Live view this morning from Carbondale. Actually, a pretty cool start. Nothing like what we saw around here last week. The humidity has dropped, and so has some of those temperatures. Live view looking back towards the north, and we've got a great sunrise on the horizon as well. 62 degrees. Those dew points have dropped. You think back to, say, much of last week and really much of the month of July thus far. We've had dew points in the 70s. We'll take advantage. It felt pretty nice yesterday. It was hot, but we'll take advantage of it because it is going to be a pretty nice week ahead for us. In fact, today will be the hottest day of the week. We're going to jump back in the 90s this afternoon. Temperatures back into the lower 90s for the most part, but the humidity still not too bad. Another cold front set to arrive on Tuesday, and does bring a small chance for a shower or two. Not great rain chances though on Tuesday with this cold front, so if you were one that missed out on the rain back on Friday, unfortunately there's not a lot of wet weather showing up in our forecast, but the cold front reinforces some of the cooler, less humid air and through much of this week. In fact, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all temperatures running actually just below average. This morning, that cold front back into parts of Iowa and Nebraska. Some stronger storms actually along that front making their way into eastern Iowa this morning, but that boundary is still about 24 hours away from arriving here in our region. So we'll start off upper 50s in a few spots this morning. This afternoon by lunchtime, we're already into the mid to upper 80s, and we will have a light breeze today from the south and southwest. We'll top off in the lower 90s for the most part, about a 92 or so from Mount Vernon to say Carbondale at 93, Paducah at 94. So some mid 90s possible, especially into the Missouri Boot Heel, parts of western Kentucky. And then here comes the cold front, moves through first thing Tuesday morning, turns winds back out of the north and northwest through the day on Tuesday. And you'll notice there is a chance for a few pop-up showers, pop-up storms near that cold front, and then clearing skies Tuesday afternoon. We start to see some of the cooler air arrive, especially into parts of southern Illinois Tuesday. High temperatures in the upper 80s north of the Ohio River, but south of that, it takes a little longer for some of that cooler air to work its way there. And say from Paducah to Union City, Tennessee, still into the lower 90s on Tuesday afternoon. The heat dome finally shifting westward. That is going to allow a nice trough here to set up across the eastern U.S., dip in the jet stream, and that is going to usher in some slightly cooler air. So you'll see 93 today, 88 tomorrow, 88 on Wednesday, 87 Thursday, and about 88 or so on Friday. That's actually a degree or so below average for this time of year. Back in the 90s this weekend. I'll tell you what, take advantage of this week because there are some signs that next week we are going to see the heat return, and it may be some of the hottest weather we've seen so far this season. So an isolated shower or two on Tuesday, and then we are dry the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Starting to warm back up though through the weekend, back in the low 90s on Saturday and Sunday. An isolated storm or two returns into the forecast on Sunday, 92 Sunday. And then you'll only find that 10-day forecast right here on News 3 and climbing back in the mid to upper 90s by the middle of next week.
Well, this weekend I couldn't complain about it. I mean, you had thunderstorms, you had good weather.
Hey, it's mid-July. We're talking temps this week in the upper 80s. I know that doesn't sound like a cool down, but
it's not bad
compared to what we've seen so far, yeah.
It's not bad. Well.